Merry meet, my dear soul. Welcome to your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this reading finds you in this moment of harmony. So, in today's tarot reading, we are going to be looking at why your twin flame is holding back. So, if you find yourself in a no contact situation or in separation, or perhaps you and your twin are just not seeing eye to eye, then this reading may be for you. Now, you might notice or you might wonder what this pile over here is. These are a bunch of oracle cards that I have drawn out, and we are going to save this for the extended tarot reading, so you might want to stick around for that. So let's get into your tarot reading for today. Okay, so right off the bat, I am seeing that there is like a stubbornness. I'm getting like a very Taurus energy. So Taurus is represented by the bull. So I do feel like there is like some stubbornness over here. There's like an unwillingness to cooperate. And it doesn't matter if you or your twin flame are Tauruses or are not Tauruses. It really doesn't matter. I am just picking up on the energy. And I am seeing that there is somebody here that is stubborn. So let's see the first few cards that you have. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So this is very earth energy right over here. As I was saying, Taurus is an earth sign, but I am seeing that somebody has a chip on their shoulder. So I do feel like your twin is kind of putting their love for you behind them. They are sitting tall and proud. They have a chip on their shoulder. I am telling you. I see that, they are not like, they are refusing to look into the depths of their soul. They are refusing to see or to venture through this journey. They want to just sit proud. They want to like put their feelings for you aside because they are not willing to put their pride away. They would rather keep or preserve their pride rather than their emotions for you. And okay, oh my goodness, you have the King of Pentacles. So this is a divine match that I'm seeing here. And it's quite interesting. I do feel like your twin flame has this chip on their shoulder, whereas you, on the other hand, you are able to look at yourself. You are able to look at your journey. You're able to like look at your emotions. And I feel like you have looked within. Now, take a look at these cards right over here, Divine Soul. Notice how the reds are very different in both of these cards. Now, when I was talking about your twin flame putting their feelings behind them, look at the red behind the Queen of Pentacles. Your twin refuses to look at their emotions, whereas you, on the other hand, you are surrounded by your emotions. I see that you have allowed yourself to fully submerge or dive deep into your emotions, and you can look at yourself clearly. Now, take a look at the images as well. The Queen of Pentacles here, her pentacle is sitting under her knee, and there aren't that many sparkles around compared to the King of Pentacles, where there are sparkles all around the pentacle. So this just tells me that your twin is not really recognizing what they have. It's like they have this refusal to see, they have this refusal to give, they want to keep to themselves. And I see that you on the other hand, you are ready to give your emotions. I feel like you've taken a look, it's almost like you've taken a look at a crystal ball, and you have kind of like seen your shadows, you've seen your past traumas, your past wounds, and you've really been able to come to terms with all of these wounds that you may still harbor, or these wounds that may have affected you. And I do feel like the universe wants to congratulate you for this. You have a very special thing going on for you here, Divine Soul. You have a strength that is unmatched because you have the willingness and openness to see, to see through your emotions, to feel your emotions. You know, you feel comfortable being vulnerable, whereas your twin flame is feeling very guarded. Look at all of these pentacle energies. Oh my goodness, you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this tells me that there is something that is transforming here. I'm also seeing the number 4. And I also feel like there is this like indecision. Okay, I feel, let me just take a closer look at this card because I am kind of getting a message here. Now, give me 1 second. Somebody, okay, what I am getting here is that somebody wants to appear poised. I feel like this is more of your twin flames energy. Your twin wants to appear, your twin wants to appear like they have it all together. They want to appear like there's nothing that is bothering them. And they are, again, refusing to look. They are refusing to see the treasure that they have in their hands. They are not really thinking with their heart right now. And I do see that, you know, they're kind of walking on a tight rope. And even though they know this, like they know that they're walking on a tight rope when it comes to this connection, I feel like they are just way too proud to even admit that. It's like they would rather look away than look inwards. They would rather look away than look at the situation that they have at hand. They would rather look away than to focus on the path they are walking on, that they are crossing. So you have the Justice. So this is very telling. The truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out here, Divine Soul. They cannot keep running away. They cannot keep hiding from this truth. They cannot keep hiding from their shadows, from their inner work. They cannot keep hiding or running away from, you know, the darkness. Every day the sun sets and night takes over. I'm channeling that message right now. It's inevitable. Justice is going to come. No matter how proud your twin flame feels, no matter how proud they feel about their emotions, no matter how proud they feel about, you know, this connection, about their ego, they cannot keep running away from this. And that is a very important message that I am seeing. Okay, I feel like the universe is trying to remove their blindfold. The universe is trying to show them the truth. But the thing is, it's like they keep trying to tie the blindfold back on. They don't completely want to remove the blindfold. Also, I am sensing the angel number 515. So you might want to look that up. I'm just hearing that message right now. So 515 might be an important message for you. Maybe it's 515 when you are looking at this, or, you know, there's something about 515. And it's also interesting that you have the scales right over here on this person's arm, right after having the Justice card. So no matter how many times your twin flame tries to tie the blindfold back on, they can never escape from the truth. They cannot escape this. Again, the sun sets every day and darkness takes over. Let's shuffle more cards here. How or why? Why does your twin flame hold back? Okay, I'm going to start off with these cards right now. And I see that your twin flame knows the intensity of this connection. Right now, I feel like they are kind of throwing a pity party for themselves. I feel like they are in this like victim mentality. They're kind of throwing a pity party for themselves. I'm getting like a very, like a sad boy energy. Now, it doesn't have to be male or female to be like a sad boy. That sad boy energy. That's kind of what I'm picking up on right now, regardless of the gender. It's just like, this person is really feeling sorry for themselves. Your twin is definitely feeling a little bit emo and is feeling, I don't know, like they just feel kind of sorry for themselves, but they also are unwilling to do anything about it. They know that the ball is in their court. They know that they have the power, they have the means to transform this connection. They know that they just have to invest their energy into this, and everything can run smoothly. But I see that they just have this stubbornness about them. Okay, another pentacle right over here. I see that your twin has this sort of like fear of commitment. And I'm not trying to say that they are like a cheater or anything like that. It's just that they kind of have this fear of being held down or tied down to something forever. This kind of scares them. And so whenever they face the intensity of this connection, they tend to run away because they are trying to preserve their freedom. Not only are they trying to preserve their pride, but they're also trying to preserve their freedom. And so they would rather sit and feel sorry for themselves than to actually face this connection and invest their energy and time into it. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay, so this deck, there's a deck right over here, and this wasn't the deck that I intended, but a card kind of just came out. So I'm just going to show you this right now. You have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is really interesting to me. I do feel like you are somebody who is ready to move forward. I feel like you are willing to put the past in the past. You are willing to leave all that behind you. But you're ready to look forward, and you are ready to just understand and accept that sometimes people have strange emotions that you can't completely relate with, but that's them. But you are willing to move forward. But I am seeing that there is something that blocks you here, and this blockage is really the unwillingness to see and invest in this connection. And this is coming from your twin flame. So I'm going to put this card right over here because I do feel like, this card came to us for a specific reason. Let's shuffle more cards. Why is your twin flame holding back? Okay, you have the Sun, and the Sun is crossed. I don't normally read crossed cards, but what this is telling me right now is that I have to read the Sun as a crossed card. So your twin is sort of like at a crossroads. They can't really decide what is going to make them happier. They have the key to happiness. You both have this key to happiness. Your twin flame holds this key though, and it's like they can't decide what is going to make them happier, being free from commitment or being free and authentic with you, because their authentic feelings are definitely tied to your twin flame relationship. But I see that they are really afraid. And it's funny because your twin flame is afraid of seeing through the dark, but at the same time, they are resisting to this light. So they kind of are in this gray area right now, Divine Soul. Your twin is in this gray area. Okay, they are undecided. They don't know which way to move forward. They would rather just sit and wait it out, because I feel like they are just so stubborn at this very moment. So if you have been like expecting some sort of communication sometime soon, or you're just waiting on them, I feel like right now is not the time to expect any movement coming from your twin. Again, your twin kind of just wants to wait this out and see if you're gonna come forward, forward. Okay, I am, there's a specific like situation that I have that I just want to share with you, and you might be able to relate with this. But it's an example, okay, so just take it as it resonates. But when you are the chaser and you have a runner and you keep chasing and chasing this runner is going to keep letting you chase them, and they are going to allow you to chase them. And because you may have chased them in the past, they are just going to sit and expect you to chase them all over again. And I'm seeing that this has to come to an end. This whole this whole runner and chaser stage, I feel like it's becoming unfair for you. You have the 5 of Swords, and I see that as soon as you kind of like detach yourself from this energy, as soon as you start embracing yourself as a complete and divine being without the dependency of your twin, without depending on your twin for happiness, without depending on your twin for this feeling of completion or completeness or wholeness, your twin is going to feel this disconnect. So right now, they can feel your energy of waiting and waiting. Maybe you're even crying. There's a lot of energy that is being poured out to them. And even though you may not be talking right now, even if you aren't in contact, energetically, your twin can feel your energy feeding them. They can feel that. And so they are going to keep running. You have the Chariot in reverse. They're going to keep running, and they're going to keep waiting for you to chase them. But I am seeing now is the time for you to set your best foot forward and learn to be complete on your own. I am kind of getting a message here of codependency, and I do feel like this is a lesson that you and your twin flame have to overcome. It's like, sure, your twin might seem independent because, they might always want to be alone, or they're the runner, so they try, like they come off as this independent energy. But the thing is, I do feel like they really feed off your energy, so in a way that does make this connection a little codependent. And the universe advises you at this moment, Divine Soul, to continue moving in your own light. Don't sit and wait around for your twin, because I see that that's what your twin is doing too. And if both of you are just sitting and waiting for each other, there is going to be absolutely no movement. And it's important for you to remember at this point that you both mirror each other. You both reflect one another. And if you start taking action for yourself, you detach from the codependency, you detach from, hoping for energy from your twin. Once you detach from that and you start focusing on your own goals, you start focusing on your own desires and living the life that you want to live, your twin is going to energetically pick that up and feel motivated and inspired. Even if they don't see you making these moves, even if they don't see you taking action, they're going to feel this. And I feel like the reason why your twin flame is holding back is because they are kind of like in this complacent energy, knowing that you are going to run and chase them, because they have way too much pride right now. And I feel like they know that you're always going to be there. So it's important for you to start standing up for yourself, start completing your own goals, and start feeling complete and whole with or without your twin. So I would like you to affirm this message. You can type it out in the comments, but the affirmation for this tarot reading is, I am whole. Okay, so this is what I am seeing for you so far, Divine Soul. Thank you so much for joining me in today's tarot reading. Now, if you would like to join me in the extended tarot reading, where we are going to be uncovering what all of these special cards have to say for you, then I will leave the link below. Blessed be.